Today I am in the Brecon Beacons on my first ever solo wild camp. The plan today is to hike till I find a nice spot to camp, set up the tent in a stunning area and cook some lush food under the stars. Hopefully you can sit back and relax and enjoy this solo wild camp with me. So I did check the weather forecast before I came, and that said it was going to be dry all night with a bit of mist in the evening. So I knew I'd have to find a camping spot before that mist kicks in so I can see what I'm doing. Only issue is, as I've got out of the car now and started ascending up the mountain, there's a lot of drops of rain landing on my head, and there is a big black rain cloud coming in the distance. So I'm going to have to be quite quick with this and find a spot before the rain gets you. The thing is, I don't actually know where I'm going to camp. I have hiked on this mountain before a few times, but I don't know what spot I'm actually going to camp in. So I'm just going to keep walking until I find a place to camp. The thing is, it's about an hour and a half till sunset, so I've probably got about 2 hours to play with, so I can't be too slow in trying to find a place. So the area I'm in is quite mountainous and open. So the plan is to try and find a spot for the tent in quite a bit of shelter, to be honest with you, or at least somewhere that's a bit blocked away from the weather and a footpath, because I think it's going to have a bit of rain tonight and quite heavy by the looks of the cloud. So I need to stay out of the open, really. So I'm going to try and as well not get too far away from the car, especially it's my first solo wild camp. I've done a few in the past with as you can see on the channel, with Ross, but yeah, today I just want to, because I'm by myself, stay not too far away from the path and actually quite close to the car, just in case the rain gets a little bit too much, the weather gets a bit too much, and I've got a quick exit out of here then. I just find it mad how on these mountains the weather can change so quickly. The footpath that I just come from is literally probably only 100 meters away, and just like that I basically can't see it. The mist has got so strong. So yeah, gonna have to be a bit careful tonight in where I'm finding my spot, as if things go wrong then I won't be able to find my way back. But that's not going to happen, guys. Positive, we're going to smash it. So I think I've actually found my spot. It's only 100 meters away than the path, because the path is so high it's hidden away, and the mountain behind me and being in a basin should protect me from the elements tonight, or make them less mean, definitely. What stunning conditions to camp with tonight. I think I might even have a little food in the sunset. So yeah, it's great news. So I'm going to set the tent up now, and yeah, we'll get food cooking with some nice views, hopefully. Ones that we didn't expect anyway. And that is the tent down. It does need a bit of readjusting, and I need to put some more pegs in it, but I thought I'd just show you it in the light, as it is going to get dark very soon. So yeah, I'm going to adjust that tent, but I just wanted the door facing the view out the front so that I can have a little cook, and when I wake up in the morning I'll have a nice little view to a nice view to wake up to. So that's what it's all about. So yeah, next job, get inside the tent and crack on with the cooking. So it's dark now, the weather's closed in, so the plan is now to get food on before it gets too cold, because I'm starting to lose feel in my fingers already. Yeah, so on the menu tonight is chicken carne from a ration pack. The plan is to get the gas stove on the go, heat it up inside one of the pots and just eat it from the pot then. So yeah, I don't know if you've had one of these before. They're £5 from Go Outdoors, and they're actually really nice. Chicken carne is my favourite if you're looking for one to get all day breakfast, and not too bad either. So yeah, let's crack on and cook it. So I've actually got some titanium cutlery. I've got a knife and fork in my bag as well. Spoon to go with it. I think they're about £11 from Go Outdoors, and they're so lightweight and so strong, so you can eat your food very easily and it doesn't weigh down your pack at all. Let's give us a stir. Look at that. Looking good already. Literally another 30 seconds on and we're good to eat. Right, ladies and gents, Mr. Ramsey has produced some lovely chili con carne, just as the rain's coming in as well, so I'll cut up a bit more shelter and eat some chili. Oh, I finally relaxed now. It is raining, so we are in some good time in here, but got my chili and that looks great, doesn't it? Let's give it a try. That is good. That's really good. Do you know what I could bring next time? A little pot cheese. I don't know why I didn't think of that. A little pot cheese just to chuck on top of that. Don't tell my mother. Don't tell her, but this might be hers. I was in the military for 5 years, and we used to have ration packs, and I just remember always fighting for the chili con carne one. That was always the favourite amongst the boys. So this is why I went for this one. If it's not broken, don't fix it. A good tip I've got for everyone is that if you've got water on you and it's going to be a cold night, like tonight, we think it's going to reach 0, probably under, just empty your water into your pans, because if you leave it in this bottle it might freeze over, and obviously frozen water is useless, isn't it? Whereas if you put it in these pans in the morning, you can just, if it is frozen and you need to drink or for your food, you can just heat it on the stove and it melt the water. Might be a warm water, but warm water is better than no water. So that's food done now. It is getting cold. My nose is starting to run. I'm starting to lose a bit of feel in my fingers, so I get some warm packs on my hands now and some gloves. But yeah, food's done. Just all about relaxing now, and yeah, it's been good fun so far. The rain is coming down a lot now, so just glad to be in the tent. Everything I need to do is done now. I'm just all about relaxing. So far I've really enjoyed the solo wild camp. Obviously it's good to have company when you can, and my advice would be probably do what I've done, is if you are going to wild camp, then you know, probably go with someone first, just so you can get the grips with things. Never ever try out equipment the first time when you're wild camping, because that can let you down. But yeah, and just not to be too far from the car. Like, I'm probably a 20-minute walk from the car now, so if it does go wrong in any way, I'm just not too far of a walk. But yeah, go a few times with someone and then try going by yourself. It doesn't feel dangerous at all. I feel good. I feel relaxed. And I do feel safe. Just get off the beaten track and go enjoy yourself. So it has actually stopped raining, which is fantastic news, because I know I am in the tent, and if it was normal rain I wouldn't mind. When I say normal rain, hear me out, we are just about to have a storm come into the UK, and it's coming in 2 days time, so I really wanted to get this wild camp in before that storm hit, otherwise could be in some serious trouble. But I was worried, especially with how dark the rain clouds were and the amount of rain that was coming down when it wasn't forecasted, was that storm's coming in now, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to pack up and shoot if that storm does come in, because I just don't know how bad it was going to be, and I'm in a quite, well, it's not that open area, but yeah, I just wouldn't want to be stuck in the storm when that stuff comes in. So the rain has stopped, which is fantastic news, and yeah, that makes me relax just a little bit more. So yeah, let's crack. This is more comfortable than sort of any camping I used to do with the military. I mean, if anyone's been there, they do a thing called wet and dry, and that is horrific. So anyone who hasn't been in the military, wet and dry essentially is that you they get you wet in some clothes, whether it's the weather or they can hose you down if it's training exercise to make you cold. Obviously you make all your clothes wet, and you have to stay in those clothes while you're doing activities, but you have a dry set of clothes then to get into bed. So obviously you get into those dry set of clothes, you jump into bed, and next thing you get that dreaded shake of your, just on your pit, where someone's waking you up and someone's going, yeah, it's time to get out there, it's your time. And you're like, oh my days. And you wake up and it can be, well, the worst I remember was in February, and it was freezing, genuinely freezing, and you're there getting back into your wet clothes, putting those wet clothes back on, just to get back out and walk around or be on sentry essentially, in these wet clothes, and you are freezing, absolutely freezing. But obviously the point of that is to, if you do have wet clothes and dry clothes, you always have one set of wet ones, and you never get two sets of clothes wet, sorry. You never get two sets of clothes wet, you always have a dry one just in case of an emergency. Obviously if you get two pairs of clothes wet, then you're going to be in some serious trouble on you. But this is like a 5-star hotel compared. Yeah, if you've got any questions below, just chuck them in the comments. But maybe any of the equipment I've used today. I don't really want to talk too much about my equipment because people might find it boring. But if you've got any questions, fire away, I'll ask them. Or if you've got any tips for me, that'd be massive. Like I said, I'm new into the wild camping game. If you followed our channel, you probably know that we are quite a new channel, and recently endeavoured into the wild camping. We've got a good few videos of wild camping up now, whether it's just normal wild camping or some haunted videos where we go to some creepy places and see if there's any ghostly figures following us. So yeah, check those out if you haven't. But yeah, if you've got any tips, just chuck in the comments, because I'd love to get better. And yeah, you know, there's a lot more pros than me than you two, but we're gonna get there. Maybe in a couple of years now, give it 5 years, we might be amateur. That's the plan. Amateur in 5 years. Amateur wild campers. Right, new segment. First solo wild camping video, and there's going to be a new segment. It is called Joke of the Camp. And the joke today is, my wife came up to me the other day and said, have you seen the cat bowl? I said, I didn't know the cat played cricket. Are you laughing behind the screen? Or have you just clicked off the video? You've probably just clicked off the video. Please don't click dislike. It's getting lovely and toasty in the tent now. And that is my cue to chill out and relax. So I'm going to get my mat down, my sleeping bag down, go brush my teeth, and jump into bed. Probably watch something on Netflix, maybe American Primeval. There's some free promo for you, Netflix. And then finish off that, probably chuck an audiobook on. Only because in the nights when you're wild camping, you do hear some noises and you think there's people walking around you, but it generally just is the environment, it's just nature. But so many times I've been like, oh my god, there's someone outside the tent, and there's not. It's just nature making noise. So yeah, I like to chuck an audiobook in just to block out the sounds around me. Yeah, because sometimes when you're by yourself in the middle of nowhere, your mind can play tricks on you. So yeah, that's the plan. So that's tonight done. It is late, it is dark. I'm going to get in my pit now and yeah, get some relax and get some sleep. So I shall see you guys in the morning. And it's the morning, guys. Really cold to start with, as the temperature's dropped to 0. But yeah, the tent warmed up pretty quick, and I actually had a really nice night's sleep. Even though I was by myself, I thought that it might be a bit harder to sleep, a bit more worry, but no, I must have been so tired. I just fell straight asleep and didn't wake up. So yeah, it is cold this morning, but thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe. Any tips for me, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.